is something in us that expands and that contracts, that make us happy and miserable. Seldom we have paid attention to this. Because neither at home nor in school we learn anything about our mind. You must be wondering what is happening. Art of living is understanding, knowing a little bit about the 7 layers of our existence, about our body, about our breath, about our mind, about our intellect, about our memory, our ego, and there is something that is beyond all this that we don't know what it is, but it is something there inside that. Listen. Just a little bit, all I think, makes a big difference. It can keep you happy, which is, of course, is there one person on the planet who doesn't want to be miserable? If they want to be miserable, that is also because it is giving them some sort of happiness. So learning something about our body. Our body is changing all the time. On the internet, schools and colleges, we don't learn much about it, but a little bit, of course, we know about nutrition. 40, 50 years ago, we learned nothing about nutrition, right? But today, fortunately, then people know about how much carbohydrate to take, what sugar to be avoided, or how much to take. Mostly in the educated society, community, but still a lot more have to be disseminated to our population about our health. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah. Then about breath. We don't learn anything about our breath. Our breath is the second big source of energy. First, of course, we say food. Second, I would say sleep. Third is the breath. And we don't learn anything about the breath. Breath has many secrets to offer. Today, the biggest challenge in the world is mental health. Post-COVID, our whole population is swinging between 2 extremes. On one side, there is aggression. On the other side, there is depression and suicidal tendency. As we are talking, every 40 seconds, one person is committing suicide, taking their life away on this side. And it is in big number here in US. 27 veterans who had dedicated their life to save this country, save democracy, are taking their life away. Isn't that so painful? 27 young people are taking their life away. Depression is the big, big challenge today. Suicidal tendency. And on the other side, at the drop of the hat, people take their gun and shoot. Every day there are 1.95 mass shooting, almost 2 mass shooting. In this year alone, I couldn't keep quiet. I couldn't say, oh, let me stay by myself. I said, no, I'm going to travel all across America and we need to do something about it. Do you all agree with me?
Yes.
We don't feel safe sending our kids to school. We don't feel safe going to the shopping mall. We don't feel safe in stopping the gas stations. And this anxiety, tension is rising. And we are not doing anything much about it, other than little noise. Am I correct?
Yes.
This is where we have to address this issue. urgently, immediately. We don't want to give a world which is worse than what we have inherited. Today, the lady, she's in her 70s and she came and told me, that I came to America here. It was a safe place. I have never locked my door all these years, but now, in last 5 to 10 years, that's not the case. Even if people are inside the house, robberies are happening. This is not the America that I came into. I wish I could be. I said, we all have to do something. We need to take care of the mind. It's the mental problem, mental issue. So breath has a lot of solutions here. It gives you a lot of answers. How? For every emotion, we have a definite pattern in our life. If we are angry, we breathe differently. If we are frustrated, we breathe differently. If you are holding back things, you can breathe differently. So, learning a few breathing exercises techniques just help people to snap out of the aggressive behavior, or even the depression that one faces in self-support plan. Then, confusion-free mind. See how confused we are. If you just walk into any shopping mall, you will see people are so confused. They pick up something and then they keep it back, and then they go to another shop, pick up something. Haven't you all done this? How many of you have done this? You select your clothes, then you don't like it, then you give it back and keep it back. So there's no clarity in mind. We lack clarity. And uncertainty is something that is not so uncommon. You take a decision and then you feel uncertain about it. You keep changing your decision. We lack clarity of perception and expression. Then, ego, the prejudice in the ego. We have gender prejudice, we have racial prejudice, we have prejudice of age. If you have teenage kids at home, and if their balls tell something, they take it, but if you tell them, they don't take it. Many of you had this experience. It could be the same thing. When you say it, then there is the resistance. Because you are from a different generation, you are from a different world. We live in a different world. I don't want to accept what you are saying. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah? We harbor all these different type of prejudice in our mind. Nowhere we learn how to move beyond the prejudice, how to embrace everyone as part of ourselves. Socially, sometimes politically, you may say, oh, I am very good. But it doesn't come from within our hearts. Why? Because inside there is a prejudice, there is a barrier that gets created. And how to go past that barrier is again that's like what I do. And then, if 10 compliments are given to you and one insult, what would you remember most? Yeah. The other day I met a couple and they were married for 40 years, and suddenly, and then they filed for divorce. Suddenly they felt that they never got along all the 40 years. Just imagine 40 years, not one day they could get along. I said, don't believe this. How did you manage 40 years? Oh, we never get along. No, we never got along. We are so different people. It took 40 years to realize that so the mind makes it so big. If one negative remark is given to you, it is equivalent to 20 positive remarks. When it passes that number, okay? Right? The nature of our memory is we hold on to something that's negative. But if you see the kids, they don't do that. Have you seen babies? They have tears in their cheek. It is not yet dry, and they're smiling. For us, if we get upset, for us to smile back, how many? You know, a baby smiles 400 times, and adolescent can be 17 times. And now they have said it is even reduced to 14 times. Post-COVID. Adult doesn't smile every day. Not necessary. We need to spread more smiles. 30%. Yes. And how that can happen if we are so stressed? So we have to snap out of the stress. And what is stress? Too much to do, too little time, and no energy. That is the formula for stress. And you want to know what is the formula for depression? Just sit and think, what about me? What about me? If we think only about ourselves, we are sure to get depressed. This is the mantra for depression. And so we need to know this is what I call as the art of living. In short, we can say a violence-free society, disease-free body, confusion-free mind, inhibition-free intellect,
Wow.
trauma-free memory, sorrow-free soul. This is the birthright of every individual. And bringing this to every doorstep, everyone is what to make everyone's life celebration. To see that come on, see life from a big context. How long are we going to be here? Just remember when you came to this planet. How long ago? Just remember your age. 50 years, 40 years, 60 years back, we came here. We weighed only 5 pounds or 7 pounds. And see how much we weigh today. All this weight we got from the supermarket, and all the McDonald's and all the restaurants. What was on the shelf when we take part of our body. And now we weigh so much. And how long are we going to have this body? Have you ever thought about it? Another 20 years, 30 years. See life in this context. 20 years later, 30 years later, where will we? Will be horizontal under the ground. Or will be ashes, Asians and make them ashes, even that is not there. Life is so short, and half the time we spend in sleeping. And 1/3 of the rest of the time is spent in traffic. So seeing life from a different context sets up the priorities in our life very easily. And we can think, what do I want to do? How do I want to live? Should I be miserable, make everyone miserable around me? Or can I do something? Can I spread more smiles? Can I be happy and bring happiness to people around there? What is our commitment to ourselves and to the world? This is second C, commitment. Context, commitment, third thing is compassion. Are you all here still?
Yes.
The psychologists say that if a person is speaks for more than 10 minutes, the audience go for a cappuccino break mentally. I don't need to take a cappuccino break now. Now. You notice something happening the moment I say now. What's happening? Even though the mind is going here and there, yes, it comes back. Now. We call this mindfulness. You know, mindfulness is a byproduct of meditation. What's it? It's a byproduct of meditation. Mindfulness is just a driveway. It's not the house. Meditation is the house. Because in mindfulness, there is a little bit of effort. But when mindfulness happens to you as an impact of meditation, you are at ease with yourself. We're going to do a short meditation today. Are you ready for meditation?
Yes.
We'll do a short one. Okay. So I feel that we need to bring meditation today to have a robust mental health of our society. To see people are moving away from depression and from aggression and all sorts of crime. To do that, meditation improves our immune system by 5 times, 5x. Have you heard about it? How many of you not heard about it? Not heard? How many of you have heard about it? Okay. But some of you are not raising hand for what? What is that? You know, we have.
They're confused.
The research, the scientist, she would say a lot about meditation. She said that, you know, that 5 times our immune system is boosted when we do meditation. It's not meditation. It's from Howard. So, you don't really like how you say it, right? So meditation definitely improves our health and many ways can make us more happy. You know? We often think our body is, our mind is inside the body. But you will discover today something important. The body is inside the mind, my dear. Mind is not inside the body. The body is inside the mind. Yeah? Our body is like the wick of a candle. Mind is like the glow of the light. So, we'll do short meditation. Then I will have take some questions down if you have. Yeah, what do you say? But before that, I also want to mention, talk about doubts. You know, have you noticed our doubt is always about something that is positive? We doubt the honesty of someone, we never doubt the dishonesty of someone. If someone tells you, I love you so much, you go, really? If someone says, I'm so mad, don't say, really? Nobody goes there. And When someone asks you, are you happy? Say, well, I'm not sure what that is. But you have never said the same about depression. When someone asks you, are you depressed? You are very sure about your depression. You are not very sure about the happiness. Isn't that so? So our doubt is about something that's positive in our life. Now, the World Culture Festival is a way to bring everyone, remind everyone, we are one human family on this planet. To give someone a bird's eye view, human society. We all have very different, we have differences, let's celebrate. And I see, having come to this country for the last 40 years, I have never seen so much of polarization like what is happening now. Anytime before. Do you all agree? Isn't
Yes.
it? And this country is the inspiration for the whole world. And here we are having crime and we have polarization. We need to do something. And that's why we said, let's do ward by ward, city by city. America meditates. Let's all meditate. And why peace society is what my vision. I think it's all our visions, isn't it? Let's all dream for a violence-free society, a happy society. Wherever you move, you don't want frowning faces, you want people smiling. Isn't it? How much easier things would become both at home and at work if everyone start to understand each other, care for each other, have concern for each other, we can be really a happy world, a happy society. And World Culture Festival is just one step towards that. Okay, so we'll do some meditation. This is the third time I'm asking.
Yes.
The meditation is not concentration. It's not focusing your attention. It's not straining yourself. Meditation is deep relaxation. So I'll give you a few instructions. You don't have to follow all of it. You just let the instructions float around. You don't have to listen to them intently, because when you're listening to something intently, you can't relax. It gives strain on you. So it's like this. I say green apple. I say apple. Suppose you hear the word apple. You don't have to imagine, oh, it's an apple. What apple it is? Is it yellow? Is it green? Is it red? Small or big? You don't go into all this cycle. The moment you hear apple, it has already done the job. You already understand, right? So there is no effort in it, right? Another example, okay, I say horse. You understood what horse is. You are not type of horse. Is it white horse, or is it brown horse, or it's a mixed breed? We don't go into those sort of, correct? So instructions will be like that. You take it, just listen and see whatever you can take it. Just a few instructions will be there. Before that, three things would help in our meditation. First is, for next 10 minutes or 10, 15 minutes, whatever we meditate, we say, I want nothing, just for this 10 minutes. You can have all your wants later on. It's 10 minutes, I say, I want nothing. Even if in your mind you say, no, I want to drink some water, then that intention to wanting something can be an obstruction for relaxing. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? So first thing is I want nothing for next 10 minutes. And then second would be I do nothing for next 10 minutes. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to contemplate, I'm not going to focus in my mind, I'm not going to control my thoughts, I do nothing. Okay? The third thing is we all put a label on ourselves. I'm this, I'm that, I'm intelligent, I'm stupid, I'm rich, I'm poor, I'm holy, I'm unholy, I'm sinner, I'm saint. All this, I am something, somebody need to be kept aside. Do you see what I'm saying? I want nothing, I do nothing, and I am
Nothing.
okay. Let's go further. How many of you have some neck pain or shoulder pain when you do work on computers? Can you raise your hands? And when you sit long time and do work, you get this neck and shoulders stiff, right? Once again, can you raise your hand? So I'll tell you one technique. You want to learn some technique?
Yeah.
It is just 30-second technique or 1 minute. You can do it anytime in your workplace. Okay. Now, raise your hands up and stretch your fingers. Stretch your fingers as much as wide as you can. And you stretch your fingers to feel some pain. Wow, it looks so good. Stretch and stretch and stretch. No pain, no pain. And then twist your hand. Now, place all these 8 fingers at the back of your head and your thumb near your TMJ, in between the jaws. Thumbs are in the jaws, the other hand, can you turn back? Yeah. You can see the hand very clearly there, but no hair also. So the hands are stuck to our head. Now what you do is you just roll your eyes. Look left, right. Not the head. Don't turn the head. Only eyeball. As you're moving your eyeball, do you feel something in your fingers? Can you? Yeah. Are you? I speak. Now roll your eye 3 times clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. Are you rolling your eye?
Yes.
Look up to the left, right, or down the floor. Everywhere. You see the whole rolling of the eye. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. You see something happening with your finger, or you can feel some sensation. That's it. Now you can shake your hand. Now you see. God, how many of you feel a relief? You definitely feel that. Yeah? Okay. So let's sit comfortably, easily. And shake your hands. As you're shaking, gently close your eyes and continue to shake. The spine erect, Hands are shaking, eyes are closed. If you want to shake your head also, you may do so. And then stop shaking and let's be still. Become aware of the weight of your body. Whatever it is, under 30 pounds, under 50 pounds, whatever is the weight of your body, just become aware of it. Now let's take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release the weight of the chair you are sitting. Just realize the chair you are sitting is carrying the weight of your body. Now let's take our attention below our seat to the empty space below the chair that we are sitting. Let's keep our attention there, our mind there, and just become aware of the flow. And just notice as you take your attention below your seat, below your chair, your body will start to relax. Let us honor our body, the most precious gift that we have. So let's take our attention to our feet. Our calf muscle. Let's scan through our whole body. Let's take our attention to our calf muscle. Relax the tissue, the muscle, the bones. And our thighs. And hips. Relax your thighs. A little abdomen. And gently come up to the nasal region. Feel your navel in the movement of your belly with the breath. the layers of tissues, and then deep inside the empty space. Take your attention to the upper abdomen and all the internal organs. It is all. And let's observe the diagram. Take your attention to our lungs, your heart, the entire thorax region, your back. Let's keep a big smile on the face. Never mind the face. As we smile, all the muscles in our face gets to relax. And shoulders and arms. Relax the shoulders. Your face, the whole head, back of the head. Think about our mind, hug our body, caress our mind. Is invisible. All your own is the most precious gift to you. Respect this gift. All this. Let's move on to the second dimension. It's the breath that is keeping your body alive. And at least 7 of our bodies. Anything that is alive. Every cell of our body is breathing, except the hairs and the nail, the portion of them. Become aware of the air inside you and all around you. Let's take another deep breath in. Once again, you breathe in. The fish in the water, we are in air. Our land is in the air. Incoming breath energizes the body. And outgoing breath brings relaxation. Let us become aware of this phenomenon that's happening all the time. Let's move on to the third dimension of the mind. Whatever thoughts are coming in the mind, just significant. Good thoughts and our bodies like the wick of a candle. The mind is like the door of the body. Our mind is still in a occupying the walls. It is just become aware of the walls of this meditation on both sides, front and back. Now let's take your attention to the top of the head and the space around the head of the sleep. Just simple areas of the space around the head to the ceiling. Let go of all your worries. Next few minutes, there is nothing to do and nothing to worry about. So just let go and let go. Any stiffness or any discomfort, anywhere you feel, just let it go. You're not in a hurry to do anything. Listen. Embrace all the discomfort or any discomfort. Just forget them. As the body relaxes, the mind naturally expands. And this happens every night, every sleep. The mind expands.